Hey, what's up, guys? So this is the Shot Pathfinder build that I created, and I'm pretty satisfied with it so far. I wanted to try out the new Shot Val skill just to see how the single target looks, and so far it's been great. The bosses from the X are going down pretty quickly. Um, the only lacking part is actually the clear speed, which is I have to figure that out. I think I'll be either adding in maybe chain or hopefully getting one of those chain talents on my bow and maybe utilizing that. But the single target, as you can see here, it's pretty much not an issue. Maybe when I get into maps that might change, but for now through the campaign, the single target is great, and I have pretty terrible gear as well. Um, Also, I got lucky on my first Val Orb and I was able to hit Val Eye Shot on my first try, I think in Act 4 or Act 3. So that's pretty good. But I just want to showcase here that even without your Val Eye Shot, if you have your Ballista Totem set up, the single target damage is still pretty good. You can clear most bosses without Val Eye Shot, at least through the campaign. And then once you're done with the campaign, you have enough Val Orbs, you could try your luck on getting Val Eye Shot. For early campaign progress, I was running Herald of Ice and Precision mainly. I tried to fit in Hatred as well, but I did not have enough mana reservation for that. Herald of Ice does help with the clear a little, as you can see here. But if you notice, there are still sort of packs of monsters lingering behind, so that's something I have to figure out on what I could do. Maybe adding in some explosion or Herald of Fire or something like that. Herald of Ash, I mean. Yeah, that's totally not expected from this build. I thought I would get good clear and maybe single target would be questionable, but it's the other way around. So, in a moment here, I'll show you the Kitaver Act 10 kill. It went pretty smooth. I think total death on this character is probably 2 or 3, and it's two of them was from just experimenting with the Crucible mechanic. I was fully charging it all the way and ended up killing myself with it. So, but otherwise it's pretty tanky. You do still have to sidestep and manually avoid stuff on the screen, just because it's a pretty soft character, but see here the damage is pretty good with Val Eye Shot. So but yeah, this is the overall. I hit level 70 in day 1. Totally have no resistances and no defenses, which I'll be working on. Use a simple bow like that, and my gear is pretty much non-existent at this point. I have to start upgrading stuff, and I'm using this growth bow to level for the most part. My flask setup is what I'll be focusing on, probably running a tri-elemental flask, and this is what the passive tree looks like. I start off here by pathing, grabbing a lot of nice damage notes along the way, grabbing your cold damage, elemental, and also running precise technique early on, just because you have enough accuracy rating when you turn on precision. So that will give you 40% more damage, which is a lot. And finally, I think endgame, I'm hoping to spec into, here I have the +2 arrows. And in terms of ascendancy, I'm grabbing these ones, and then hopefully Nature's Adrenaline and Master Surgeon eventually, just to test out the life leech mechanic. And finally, probably endgame, I'll be using Vengeance Cascade just to see how the damage looks like. So I'm pretty excited for this. Lots of progress to be made on this character.